Statema's driver's ed video on road safety. This is Katelyn Statema's video. This is Katelyn Statema's driver's ed video, and I'm doing it on a fatal car accident. This was my grandma and grandpa's car, which got in the accident. My grandpa died in the car crash at the age of 73. I'm going to be doing an interview with my grandma. This is my grandma, and she's the one I'm going to be doing the interview with. Grandma, would you like to tell a story?
Well, I don't know. It's not such a great story. My husband got killed on November the 24th. We were on our way shopping, and we missed a new bypass that had just been opened, and so we went on an extra 2 miles, and my husband made a full stop, and we were heading north, and then a car came from the east and hit us broad sideways, and it killed my husband and sent myself and 3 other people to the hospital.
Were you guys wearing your seatbelts?
Oh yes, my husband insisted that we always wear a seatbelt. He used to say, it's the law.
Were the people in the other vehicle wearing their seatbelts?
Oh yes, the man that hit us, he had 2 little boys with him, and they told us if they wouldn't have worn the seatbelts, they would have all gone through the windows.
Okay. So what were the road conditions when you got in the accident?
Well, the road was wet and it was drizzling a bit. Visibility wasn't that good.
Thanks, Grandma, for that interview. Okay, this is my brother-in-law. He's one of the many truck drivers that drives on the road every day. Hi, Dave.
Hello.
Can I ask you, have you ever been in a car accident?
Yeah, numerous.
Can you tell me about it?
Well, probably the best one was I hit a tractor trailer. Actually, I wasn't driving truck yet. I was about 17, and I was going around the corner while I was adjusting my radio station, and I wasn't paying attention where I was going, and I went down the side of the tractor trailer. Totaled my car, by the way.
That's not good. Were you wearing your seatbelt?
No.
Why weren't you wearing your seatbelt?
I never wear my seatbelt.
Do you find it feels uncomfortable?
Yeah, I feel restricted.
Doesn't that kind of scare you? You were in an accident and you weren't wearing your seatbelt?
No, it didn't.
Alright. So what kind of truck did you hit?
Was those yellow and green ones. I forget the name of them, but they haul liquid nitrogen.
Could have blown you up.
Well, I would have blew up the whole town.
Ooh, smart one.
Yeah.
As a truck driver, what advice would you be giving driver's ed students?
Probably the biggest one would be sharing the road. There's everybody's, especially nowadays, everybody's in a big hurry, and you know, the people are cutting in and out, you know, passing where they shouldn't be passing. I had an experience a couple of years ago. A taxi cab cut in front of me, and while me driving a big truck with a load, I couldn't stop on time, and I just about killed the guy. The car was totaled. You know, my truck had some damage, obviously, but that would be the biggest and, you know, one of the most important things I can think of. I see a lot of, you know, new drivers on the road. Not saying that, you know, truck drivers are the best drivers there are. There are some bad truck drivers too, but you know, people have to learn how to merge into traffic. Speed limit is a big thing. I realize, you know, the Queenie 401, it's 100 kilometers an hour. Everybody drives 120, 130. I'm not saying that's right, but if you're going to drive 100 kilometers an hour, drive in the slow lane. Otherwise, drive with the flow of traffic. Every now and then you
and
see,
avoid tractor trailers?
well, give them some room. You know, like they need room. Like you think about it, you're driving a little car or pickup truck. You know, we're driving these big trucks with trailers, 80,000 pounds. You know, if we hit you,
It's not good.
no, you know, it's not good for anybody, but I'm going to walk out. I'm going to step out of my truck with nothing wrong. You're going to be, you know, if you're lucky, you're still alive. But like I said, there are some idiot truck drivers too, and there's nothing we can do about that, I guess. But another big thing is cell phones. I see a lot of people talking on their cell phone and trying to drive bad. You know, they're reaching down for pieces of paper, trying to write stuff down, and they can't drive properly. You know, speed limit, another big one.
What about driving when you're sleepy?
Yeah, if you're sleepy, you know, go to, you know, pull over or, you know, find a place. Even just getting out of your car, walk around, you know, get some air, it helps. Roll down your window. Otherwise, yeah, find a place where you can sleep, you know, get a little nap. You know, I do that. I learned my lesson. I did not fall asleep, but I was sleepy. And I look back now and I think that, you know, if I would have been a little bit more aware, I could have avoided an accident. You know, it involved a taxi cab. And I wasn't charged. The taxi driver was actually charged in the incident. But I keep looking back now, I almost killed the man. And I think that if I would have been a little more aware, you know, I could have avoided the whole situation. But yeah, that would be, you know, my big pointers. You know, no cell phone while you drive. You know, learn to share the road, and you know, speed limit, cell phones, that kind of thing.
What's the biggest thing that you should avoid?
As far as what? Like,
What kind of things would you not do? Maybe drinking and driving?
oh, of course, that would be a big thing.
Yes.
You know, everybody. You know, you go out for a beer or something. You know, but you have to know your limits. You know, you go to a party, if you know you're going to be drinking, make other arrangements. You know, if I go out, I have one or two beers, you know, I drive myself. Maybe I shouldn't, but, you know, if you know you're going to be out for a good party, you know, you better make sure you have, you know, a way to get home.
Okay. Thanks for that interview, Dave. This is the end of my video. I hope new drivers can learn something from this. To always wear your seatbelt, pay attention to the road, be careful in unsafe weather conditions, don't drive when you're sleepy or when you're drunk, obey traffic lights and traffic signs, don't talk on your cell phones while you're driving, be courteous to truck drivers because they're bigger than you are, and don't speed. Click, click.